Power update, roughly 270,000 meters are still out or customers. That's down from a peak of about 1.3 million. Georgia Power has roughly 200,000 still without power. They've restored power to over 1.14 million customers, which is about 85%. I've been told they feel like later today or tomorrow they'll be at 90% of people back online. Just to put this in perspective, I know there's a lot of people that are frustrated out there, and I can certainly appreciate that. And Marty and I felt that when we were on the road yesterday, but also told them this is unprecedented that we're dealing with. Previously, the worst storm Georgia Power had ever dealt with, they had 1,700 poles that needed to be replaced. Currently, there are over 8,000 that have to be replaced. So this is just a significantly larger power outage storm that we've ever dealt with in the history of our state. They have more than 21,000 spans of wire down on the ground, which equals about 1,000 miles of wire that they have to get back up or either replace. Over 1,500 transformers were damaged. They had over 3,200 trees on power lines that they're having to clear. Some of those are over swamps, and they're having to actually use helicopters to remove trees from transmission lines, which is just incredibly dangerous, and incredibly talented people that are doing that work. They now have over 20,000 personnel working to get power back on. Our EMCs, 162,000 outages, primarily in South Central, Southeast, and East Georgia. That is down from a peak of 435,000 outages affecting 1.25 million customers. They had 26 substations and approximately 20 high voltage transmission lines out of service from peak damage. 80% of transmission is now restored. Several of the EMCs are literally having to completely rebuild the network. The damage was so bad. They have more than doubled their workforce, but I would tell you, their customers are mainly in rural Georgia. It's a long way distance-wise between metering points, and it just takes a lot of time to get those poles and to get that network built back up. But we're appreciative of everything that they're doing, and I know they're working as hard as they can. One note of power, if people are using generators out there, unfortunately we lost 3 lives in Chatham County to carbon monoxide poisoning from a generator. So just make sure, and I appreciate the media helping us message this, to make sure that your generator is placed a safe distance from your home or your shop or wherever it is that you're staying, to make sure that we do not have any more fatalities from generator episodes and carbon or CO2 deaths.